So I'm gonna walk you through how to put your website up on GitHub. So basically, you want to just go to the GitHub website first. Yeah, I'm sure you got that down. And then you want to create a new organization for your team. I'm just gonna do that now. I'm gonna pretend I have a team, and I'm gonna call it Diana's Awesome Project, because I've decided to give it some crazy crazy name, which is actually going to be a bit of a pain later. Actually, no, let me give it a short name. What's a cute short name? Okay, cute cat. 123. Yeah. Okay, I'll be cute cat 123. And obviously click open source. Don't click one of these because you have to pay. And then create an organization. Oh, you have to put in your billing email anyway. Create that, and then add your friends. So I'm gonna add Codefast because I'm gonna pretend they are working with me on this project, and then I click finish. Now, in order to get my website online, I need to do new repository, and your repository name has to be the same name as this bit over here. So I've put my organization name as cutecat123. So it has to be cutecat123.github.io. And then the description I'm going to put is demo how to put up a website. And you can initialize this repository with a README. What that means is you can put things in there that tell people who stumble upon your repository what exactly is going on in there, and you can add a license if you want, like basically telling people they can do what they can do with your code, and git ignore. This is actually good for different languages, more for programming languages, because there's some things that you want that are specific to computers that you want Git to ignore when it checks out a version. What that means is that for certain languages you have presets that you have set for yourself, right? And you don't want, and the person you're working with might have a different preset, so you don't want them to clash, and you can ignore it. This can also apply to like keys, for example, so things that you don't want people to steal from you. You'll find out more in the advanced course. So create the repository, and then clone it in desktop. So this is my website repository, and demo how to put a website. And then I'm going to clone it in desktop because this, see if you see like what it says, save cutecat to your computer and use it in GitHub Desktop Client, which is the application we downloaded from GitHub. So now it's going to launch my desktop application. It's going to ask me, where do I want to save cutecat123? For me, because I've already done this before, it automatically takes me to my GitHub folder. But what you want to do is, you might end up in like documents folder, right? So you want to navigate to your GitHub folder. And I know that mine's in this DKLHY drive. Just go to GitHub. It's usually in your home drive. Your home drive is usually, like the name of your home drive is your username on the computer. And click GitHub. Don't click anything else in here because that will cause it to be inside the other thing. So I click clone. And ta-da! My initial commit has been downloaded to my computer. What this means is now I have created a link between my website, my website that's hosted on GitHub that has nothing in it yet. Basically the online version of my repository that I'm working with my partner on, and my local repository, which is my working copy of the project on my computer. So let me just show you what that looks like. If you right click this, the repository name, so cutecat123.github.io, and open in Finder. In Windows it will be open in Explorer. Click it and it opens my file system. And ta-da, here is my file, my local repository or local copy of this project. on my computer, and now I can edit it. I'm going to drag it over my Sublime text to application, and I'm going to start writing a test, basically my index page. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. Write an index page, save it. You might have your own index page already on what you've been working on, but you want to save it in that repository folder that you have on your own computer. So see how I'm in GitHub, and I'm in cutecat123.github.io, and I want to save index.html in there. And now I want to start writing some HTML. So this doesn't have to be capitals, but I like doing it like that. Let me try. I'll show a title just to show you what it looks like. Hi, I'm a cat, because we all want to be little cats. Oh, I need a head tag. So in case you're wondering how to get those shortcuts, basically what you want to do is start typing. So I want a body tag, so I start typing BODY, and then I press my up and down buttons on my computer to get there, and then I press enter when I'm at the tag I want, and that automatically does this shortcut for me. So let's just test out this to see that my website is working by saying something like whatever I want, like hi, I'm a cat. And remember to close all your tags or it's not gonna work. Also, it's really good practice to indent things, because when you have like tons of lines of code, it's not gonna be very nice. Now you have to save. This is the shortcut you can use to save. On Windows it's Control S, I think. So Command S on Mac, and now I can just, oops, that was another repository, that's another one I've been working on. Now I can just go back to my GitHub Desktop Client. So I'm here now, and then I'm in this repository. So I'm still in cutecat123.github.io, and I see I have one uncommitted change. And ta-da, here is my code. And then I can type, I need to type a commit message, a summary of what I've done to the existing code. What I've done now, I've just done a test. I'm going to do test, commit, and sync master. You can do this like, yes, please work. Yes. So on your computer, it might not be set up that commits and syncs, so you need to click sync. Sync is another word for git push, which you might come across later on when you're using it on the command line, or git pull. So yeah, now if I go to my repository and I refresh the page, ta-da, my index.html has appeared. If I click it, there's my code, and let's see that this website actually works. So you just go to this link, the same name as your repository, just go to that, cutecat123.github.io, and it works. Hi, I'm a cat. Yay, there we go. That's how you put your website online using GitHub Pages, and working in your group, obviously. One thing to bear in mind is you have to save your stuff in this file. So you have to save it on this file, because GitHub Desktop Client has done this job of linking your credentials from your local repository to the one that is on GitHub. So GitHub Desktop Client tells GitHub and your file, your computer, that this is the same user. Remember this person and let them write new code for my website. Another cool thing about GitHub Desktop Client is that you can see the history of changes. So I've done initial commit. Let me just show you another one. If I show you, this is my own website. I look through my history, right? And you can see these like red things. this is lines that you have taken out and deleted, and green things are ones that you've put in. And this is one of the features of GitHub. This is version control, because these are all the different versions of my website that I've made. And at each version, I've changed things, but GitHub or Git stores all of my changes for me. And that's it. That's how you put your website online. So please do this for the competition, and we want this link. Yeah? Cool.